YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Right, first up, thank you to all of you out there who have been smashing that like, smashing that comments and smashing that subscribe bell. Thank you so much. It means so much to me, guys. It is really helping me grow the channel, and also it makes me want to get out there and make you more videos. And don't forget, hit that comments up if you want to see something different, or you want to know a bit more about what I'm doing, the tackle I'm using, the baits, etc. I'm always up for a chat, guys. Smash it up in that comment section. Anyway, to the fishing. Today I've come to Orchard Place in Kent, and I'm going to be testing my brand new Guru N-Gage 9-foot Pro. As you know from the previous videos, like some of these up here, you will know that I love a short rod and I love a short method feeder session. So down the edge, over the pole line. But today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to start out to the island in front of me, and then I'm going to come short. So the baits for today, simple as you can get. I pretty much always use 2 mils a lot, guys. Don't use ground bait too much. But now we're starting to get towards autumn. Just feel like the fish might want to munch. And to be fair, the last time I was down here, I caught really well on the pole in this video up here, over ground bait with corn. So today I'm literally going to go with a little bit of red ground bait. This is the Mainline Red Supreme. This stuff absolutely stinks, and it works, guys, hopefully. And then, simple as you can get, supermarket corn. And then also, I'm going to be, like I've done before, pushing it out to islands, make a bit of noise. I'm going to spray some 8 mils of a catapult, just to try and bring them fish to me. Tackle wise today, I've got something a bit new. I'm going to be trying out the Daiwa NZON hybrid feeder. This is a easy change system one as well, so you can change these off, but with a difference. These now have additional weights, 10 grams and 5 grams, that can bolt on the bottom. So you don't have to carry loads of feeders. Like today, it's a bit windy. We're having about 30 mile/hour winds apparently. I hope it won't get that high. But yeah, so without having to change and carry loads of feeders, you can just bolt another weight on. If you're starting, your casting's going a bit skew with or you're having to push too hard to get to the same distance, you can just basically pull this off. I'll show you in detail in a short few clips of this in action, of how you change it over and add the extra weight. So tackle today, going back to that, 9-foot Guru N-Gage, 4,000 reel. You can use a 3,000. I've just got 4,000 reels with me today. So 25 gram small NZON hybrid feeder. I've got a quick change swivel there. I will show you this all up close. I've got 019 N-Gage down to a size 12 QM1. And I've got that with a bait spike because I'm going to be using corn. Mainline is 8-pound Guru Pulse, and that is pretty much it, guys. So let's see if we can have a few. Bait in that bowl. Squeeze it tight, the lower layer. Push your hook in, so it's like that, and then over the top. I'm leaving the corn slightly exposed, just for a quick release. So that's the first thing they come across, and that is pretty much how it's going out, like that. There we go, guys, fish on. Trying to go around the island. So first cast, first fish. Only feels like a small fish, but still a fish. So that's about 2 foot, 3 foot off the island. So I didn't know whether they were going to respond, considering it's high pressure, got a good ripple on the surface, and I've seen so many fish up high in the water. It's 21 degrees today, so which is absolutely lovely, guys, I must tell you. So I was a bit concerned, but we've had one, and we'll see how it goes, but I don't think it'll be long before we go down the edge. So at the beginning of the video, using a 20 gram new Daiwa NZON Weight change feeder. Obviously if the wind gets too much, I've got with these feeders, like I'll show you, you can add a bit more weight without having to reset up. So that's a great idea from Daiwa there. I'm using my new 9-foot N-Gage rod. Hopefully you can see it giving a lovely little bend. Like as always, the orchard fish, they just go absolutely bananas, full of power for the size of them. It's trying to get under the bank, this fish. It's not even that big, but it just, the power of it. Not quite beaten yet. It's a nice sprightly common, hooked dead centre in the top lip. She's in the bag. There's the first fish, guys. Happy days. That was 2 grains of corn stacked on top of each other, and then the Red Supreme is the ground bait by main line I'm using, so you get a real standout contrast with the yellow versus the red. So we'll go with 2 grains again. There's about 4 or 5 minutes for that fish, so like I said, there's so many fish up top, I don't expect it to be absolutely prolific, but later on we can move down the edge and have some absolute carnage, hopefully. Normal 4-inch Guru method feeder, hook length QM1 as usual, size 12, 019, and let's give it another flick out there in this wind. Just off the edge of the island, so just let that settle. So you hit the clip, always hit the clip back here, so you can then drop it down and you've got a good couple of winds, but also you're not moving the feeder when you're putting it down on your rest. Just keep that tip low, especially in this wind. Just get that line sunk under the water, sorry. You'll see it come all the way back to you. See the 2 bits of line meet like little arrows, and then you're pretty much ready to go. There we go, straight away we're in. Ho, ho, ho! Under a minute there. It's only a little fish, I think it's still on. Might even be a skimmer. No, it's a carp. If it was a skimmer, it'd be about a 10-pounder. So, old Red Supreme doing the business, like in the last video on the pole. So they certainly like it in here. It is potent, guys. Give it a go. Get a bag of it from your local tackle shop. Mainline Red Supreme. They do a green version as well, and it absolutely pen and inks. So I'm not surprised they can home into it. So, giving this N-Gauge, even for a small little fish, just giving the N-Gauge a little workout. So this is the 9-foot N-Gauge Pro, only just come out. As you'll see in my other videos, I've used the other, just hopefully you can see the action. It is different, I've already felt the action. It's definitely softer, bends all the way through the blank. Casting's lovely, you can see probably casting over, I don't know, 25, maybe 30 metres. And it's sitting where I want to be, even in this wind, so that's not a bad thing. I think it might even be a little F1, this one. Only about a pound, probably about a couple of pound. Trying to go under the bank. So even a small fish or big fish, no, it's actually bigger than that. Doing myself an injustice. Probably more like 3 pound. Chunky, stubby little common. Just get him unhooked. I'll get you some up close action with this as well, guys. So I don't think he's going to let us hold him up, but I will try. Here we go. Look at that little chunky belly on that beast. He's going to be a big boy. Let's get him back. So at the moment, the 25 gram is all right in this wind, but if it does get up, but I will clip a 5 gram, just easier. But at the moment, I don't need to. But like, that's what I like about these feeders, that option's there. So without having to take it all apart, put a new rig, thread all the line through. It's easy change system, and this is part of the easy change system, the added additional weights, and that's why they're called weight change. But it is a traditional hybrid feeder, just with this option of adding the weight. So I'm just fishing out to the right hand side. I wanted to fish directly in front of me, but there is, I think, all them tree branches are going out into that water, and on the first little feel about trying to find the area to fish, it didn't feel very nice. So I changed spots, found a little like flat patch about 3-4 foot off the island, and that's rewarded me with 2 fish so far. Line bite straight away. There we go, fish on again. Got a bit of a queue down there now. Only another small fish. You do seem to find that, and what I've been told in here, you do get some of the bigger ones, but a lot of the small ones seem to hug the little islands. I think there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 islands in the whole thing. It's like a horseshoe shaped lake, this one. Especially as it starts to get colder, every fish it's going to count if you're out there match fishing. actually a lovely mirror this time. It's weird. This rod feels like they feel like smaller fish. It just plays them really easy. Right, I don't know if he's going to let me hold him up. He's a beautiful scaled mirror, fully scaled mirror nylon, and it's probably about £4. Here we go, look at that in the sun. Method feeder to the islands. So the corn and red ground bait is certainly working at the moment. So we're going to carry on. So I'm just using, I'll show you up close, I'm just basically on the speed stop, 2 grains of corn, lot on top of each other, like a beef burger sort of format, not long ways, and then just laying it on top of the ground bait in the bowl, pinch a little bit over the hook, just enough, leaves that corn exposed, ready for a quick release, and they seem to be loving it at the moment. So let's see if we can have another one, guys. Straight out, back behind you, hit the area, hit your clip, drop, get it under the water, and you're ready to go. So a top tip for you, if the bites aren't coming too easy, wouldn't do it today because there's a lot of fish. Here we go, we're in again, guys. It's absolutely solid there now. He's going around, he's going for a run, this one. Loving it. Definitely giving the new Engage 9-foot Pro a workout here, guys. Hope you're enjoying this action, and long may it continue into the session. When he wants to come towards you, just keep reeling them, then pump down to it. It's coming really quick, this fish. Probably about another £3–4 if that. But like I said before, just feel it. They feel lighter on this rod, even though she bends round lovely. Yeah, I think it might be an F1 this time, or a small common. I can't quite see in that sun's coming right off the water at the moment, in close. Yep, little common again. But again, we've had, I think that's 4 fish now in 4 casts. So certainly this method is working. Which, to be fair, I didn't think with the sun, but just with the wind and that, it might be sending them down a bit. And there you go, another little common. Let's get him back. Right, let's get back out there. That's a fish on. Here we go. Straight out of that island area. Don't want him snagging up. Lovely arc in this rod. Just bends all the way through. It just, like there you can see it's stiff to the middle, from the middle down, but then when you get it under your feet, it's just, it hoops over, just sucks up everything. So another carp. So both the rod feeder and the bait are doing the business for me at the moment. Trying to get in the snags underneath this bank. The bank's undercut quite heavy in places in here, so you've really got to not let them get under there, because they'll just do you on the tree root, on the roots. There we go. Get his head up, cue him one, buried, never coming off. Happy days. Hee. That's never coming out, guys, that circle shape. And there we go. Method feeder fishing, guys, it's about building a swim. So because it's warm this time of year, if I wasn't getting a bite within 5 minutes, I'd be out again, same spot. So you're just building a little bait, basically a table of food for them to come in and home in on. So you've really got to keep going with it. Don't give up. I mean, obviously, if I was doing it for half an hour, flogging it, and then nothing was happening, and it was a really warm day like this, then yeah, you're picking up shallow rigs, pellet waggler, pole, shallow, down the edge. Obviously, don't waste your time there, but at the moment, we're getting bites out there. Not the biggest fish in the lake by a long way, but I just want to show you using these feeders and the new Engage Pro 9-foot, just giving it a bit of a run out, really. It's letting you guys see the action on it and how it handles these smaller fish, and hopefully we'll get amongst one of the bigger ones in a minute. All right, straight back out behind us. Aim, hit the clip, drop, and get that tip under the water. Just going to start feeding a little bit of corn down these edges as well. So get these fish interested for a bit later on. Going to do exactly the same though. We're going to fish the ground bait and the corn down the edge. It's worked so well for me on the pole down here last time. Big line bite there. Could be fish up in the water just hitting the line again. Unless it really pulls it right round and dislodges the feeder, just leave it alone. And so the other top tip when you're fishing against islands, always start a bit shorter. Yes, obviously I would love to be in front of me, but it's a massive snag like I mentioned a minute ago. But if you start down the ledge or further away, you've always got something to back up against if them fish back off away from you. And trust me, doing this sort of fishing, 9 times out of 10, they will back off a bit once a few have been caught. So it's all about then just strip a little bit. If you're 4 foot away, take 2 foot off your line clip, cast back out, try it. Another foot, if you're 3 foot or 4 foot away, until you're as close as you dare. But obviously you don't want to be in 6 inches of water. It all depends what your island's like when you've had a little feel around at the start of the session. So that's important as well. Just put a lead on, cast out. I haven't shown that, but I will show that in the next one. Just having a cast out around you and a drag around, a little pull, see where the snags are, feel how deep the water is. If you're on gravel, it's going to be all bumpy. If you're in silt, it's going to get stuck and plop and plop and come through. It's all roots. So we haven't had a quick bite this time, so I'm going to give it another probably 90 seconds and then I'm going to reel in and go again. Right, let's see if we can have one. 2.5 to 3 foot drop, straight out in front of you, straight back, line your rod up, give it a punch, hit the clip, drop. Fish on straight away, drop back, yep, there we go. It's a runner. Fish was on straight away, so that little couple of feeders, like I said, has just brought them back in. And we've got a run of fish. This rod is absolutely lovely, the action on this rod. I think it's a mirror as by the looks of it, what I saw then. Just the colour of the towel. Might be completely wrong, knowing me. Another one from the island. This one's just trying to get right under the bank again. It's a slightly bigger fish this time. Proper bend in that rod. Look at that. Hee, have it. Don't you go disturbing my edge line. Right under the bank, come out you. It's a slightly bigger one. Proper bends this rod. Definitely got a lot more bend through the blank. It's got good casting power for a short rod. It really does soak these lunges up. Yeah, it looks like a nice comment. It's going absolutely 9 hours now. Yeah, about 5-6 pound. Here we go, happy days. Another nice island fish. I think it is time, guys, to change and go down this edge. I can't resist it anymore. So I'm fishing down the edge. I've changed back to a 20 gram small because I just want to sneak it in there, and let's see what we can find. There we go, we're in. Wrap round. Love it. Proper powerful fish for the size of them. I know I've said it before, but crazy. Just let the rod soak it up. Perfect for this 9 foot. Just flick a few grains of corn out over there. Just want to keep them interested. think it's a common, this one. Didn't take long though. Little common. Oh, got hooked up around his fin with the line. It's gonna make it. No, it's come off now. In he gets. Yeah. Alright. Let's get this one unhooked and see if we can have another one. Right in the bottom lip. Out she comes. Happy days. Let's get him back. Here we go. Straight for the tree they're going. Clued up fish, mate. Got him out though. Again, it's not a massive fish, but you can soon build a weight like this on the old method down the edge. It's good fun as well. Anyone getting into method feeder fishing, this is a great way to have a day's fishing. If it wants to go, you've got to let them go, let the rod do the work, as they just snap you off with that hard lunge that they do if you're too heavy with them. Look at that, hooped over. An old warrior of a chunky F1 that old boy is. Alright, let's get him unhooked and see if we can have another one. Again, while you've got him in the net, a few grains of corn, 6 or 7, just keep him going. Yeah, he's a proper old F1, proper chunk of an F1. Let's get him back. Go. Again, a couple of grains of corn up that edge, fishing about 6 metres up the bank. Lovely little arc in that rod. Nice size common. There he is. Yeah, get in now. Get him unhooked, see if we can get another one. You just got to love this sort of fishing. It is proper fun. Another 5-6 pound fish. So you soon build a weight like this. I'm going to lift this one up, let's get him straight back. Get it all loaded back up. And let's get ready to go. Sneak it in, that little plop. That's what I like about that 20 gram, just sneak it and literally just let it, just lower the rod down as it's just about to hit the water and it just goes blip. Nice and clean in there. There we go, fish on. Bigger fish bow waved out. he goes. One of the crazy torpedoes. Let's get him back. Here we go. He's a runner. Again, like we've done already. God, where's this thing going? Feed down the edge. Absolutely crazy. Got a feeling this one might have picked it up in the fin the way that went off, but might be wrong. Just got a feeling the way it's thumping. Oh no, looks like it might be in the mouth. Just a very, very angry common carp. And he's in. That's a nice one. Let's get him unhooked. Just feed a little bit more down the edge. Just going to throw a little nugget of ground bait. That's exactly the same thing as we. Yeah, that's a good 8-pound fish, that one. Here we go. Like a steam train. Always when you're doing something. Love this way of fishing, it's crazy. He's not giving up yet, this fish. Big chunky common, look at that, get in there. Whoa. Big long common. Here we go. What a battle, get in. Nice. Just a little flick. There we go. Ready for the next one. There we go. Crazy. Chucked a few 4mm over the top and boom, round she went. I think I've given this a testing today. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Chunkster. Let's get him back. All right, let's have another go. Let's feed some corn down there, keep feeding a bit down there. Definitely love a bit of ground bait and corn in this place at the moment. That is for sure. Probably get a bite if I go and have a eat my Kit Kat. There you go. Pick a Kit Kat up, get a bite. Again, just a few grains of corn over the top, just keep it fed. Angry common by the looks of it, darker one this time. Lovely dark coloured fish, this one. Here he goes. He's ours. Much darker fish, this one. There we go. See if we can get another one. Little swing. As you've seen with a couple of these fish, the way they tore off, now you know why I put the first eye behind this rest. Here we go. Looks like a mirror this time. I don't even know the hook straight away, and then they wake up. It's crazy. Hugging the floor, this one. No, he's nowhere near ready yet, this fish. Oh, it's wrapped round him. He's got it wrapped round his back fin. A nice mirror. Oh, there it goes. It's come free now. Don't you wake up. In you go. Yeah. The mirrors are lovely in here. They're just such pretty fish. Unreal. Whoo. And they fight like stink. But all the fish in here are real good nick. Bearing in mind, this is fished a lot, this lake. A lot. There we go. Get in. Let's get him back. You don't want to have none of it. Oh dear guys, what a day. As usual, thank you very much for watching, and I'll certainly see you in the next one. Whew. Let's get him unhooked. Nice chunky F1 to finish with. There we go. What a day. Right guys, I think I'm going to call it a day now. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm covered in slime, and I've well and truly christened this N-Gage 9-foot Pro with a proper session today. So as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.